Well, it's been a long road back to title contention and a heavyweight championship opportunity for this man, but he has put in all the right work, and a lot of people give him a great chance to get the job done tonight.
You know, when you've been there and you get back here, it's not new. There are a lot of things that are familiar, but how do you change the result? How do you assure that in this time, during this chance, you ultimately walk away with the championship? He's been here before, John. The team's been here before. They are confident that this time they get it done.
And that self-belief is rooted in the preparation, right? He's got speed, he's got power, all the tools to wrest the belt away. We'll see if we have a new UFC heavyweight champion by night's end. Islam Makhachev, he has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, anyone who watched Tom Aspinall work in training and during his amateur and early pro career felt like they were looking at a future UFC heavyweight champion. Tom Aspinall has every skill you would want from a big man. Moves exceedingly well. His speed is going to be a real problem in theory for the opposition tonight. And most of these heavyweights just are not as fleet of foot. That says nothing of his grappling game. This is the longtime grappling coach for Team Cowbon. He has every skill in his mixed martial arts arsenal, and scary proposition for the rest of the heavyweight division. He ain't getting worse. All right, both fighters have graced the octagon, and that means we are ready to go with live action from the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, where some of the best fans in all of MMA have come out to see our fights here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Islam Makhachev. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Tom Aspinall.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, another big spot tonight for the budding UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. A lot of people believe, with respect to his brother Khabib Nurmagomedov, that this version, this fighter, could actually be better. As for the matchup here tonight, Makhachev figures to have a big advantage on the ground. Might have
great timing on that double leg.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Aspinall. Making all these shots count.
He's got to be careful here.
Constantly a moving target. Takes his back now. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Islam Makhachev.
Look at him, he's setting up the choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up. That rear naked choke attempt is very tight. He does a great job of getting the arm under the neck, hiding his hand behind the head, and driving pressure forward to get the finish.
Oh, that's gotta be it, I don't know.
That's in so deep, oh my goodness.
Oh, he got out.
He took two hands to the elbow and shoved it over the top of his head to free himself from that rear naked choke.
So pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Big ground and pound. In the half guard.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Might be a submission attempt. Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Aspinall's in half guard. Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles. Great job finding his shots from the top positions. I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. He's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, side control now.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Aspinall's back in side control here. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Aspinall's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Second round, straight ahead.
All right, buddy, sit down. Take a deep breath. Now listen, we probably lost that round. The only reason we lost it is because you're waiting on him. I need you to be first.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, so perhaps a little frustration creeping in as our next round gets underway. Very close to submitting his opponent in the previous round, but was unable to do so.
Wasn't able to do it, but he was so very... Oh, stuck in the guillotine!
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Oh, big shots from the top. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Makhachev's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one.
Nice job of hiding that head kick.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Aspinall's eye is starting to swell shut. Single leg takedown.
He passes to half.
Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did. Beautiful transition.
And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Aspinall's pass is denied. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Islam Makhachev. Under 2 minutes to go here in our second round.
Trying to recover full guard there.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Aspinall is able to protect the eye there with that block, so that is a nice adjustment that the fighter made there to raise the guard and prevent further damage on that cut. This pace is just absurd. He has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, man, every time he lands, it's right on that cut. That is going to have a profound impact on him moving forward.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
Looks like a potential submission attempt here.
That's in pretty deep.
Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You've got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Final seconds here. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Islam Makhachev. All right, round 3 coming up next.
Everything is going exactly like we planned. He cannot handle the striking. Listen, you're going to land that right hand in this round. Just keep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, DC, here we go with our next round. And how about the ground and pound skills in the previous round? His opponent better make some adjustments or Mom's not going to recognize him.
You're funny. He's got no actions to change this because this guy on top is so good with his pressure. He's not even controlling your body with his hands. And that's the detail that everybody's missing. He's sitting in that half guard, and his bottom half is securing his opponent. So his top half is moving. It's adjusting. He's posting his hand on his face, dropping elbows. When he's able to pull back, he's throwing his punches. There is a real intelligence in his approach to his ground and pound. It is truly, truly great to watch. It is unbelievable to watch a guy so skilled in such an important area of fighting.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Man, he ate another shot right on that cut. You think his vision has been compromised at all?
You know, it has to, right? Because you got to be able to see to fight. And right now, he's been targeted in that area, and you can see it worsening. That was nice.
Oh, we got blood now, folks. Doctor might need to step in shortly. We got a huge situation here. Oh, this could be over soon.
Oh!
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change.
Going for an arm bar now. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight. Look at that. He's in trouble. It's over. It's over.
And there's the tap. Makhachev, your winner by submission. Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
All right, let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 10 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
So how about it? There is a new baddest man on the planet, the new UFC heavyweight champion, and he didn't just come in here and win on points here tonight. He submitted the defending, reigning UFC heavyweight champion, takes the belt into his corner, and this is just an amazing moment for fighter and coach and team. The celebration is on for the new UFC heavyweight champion of the world.